Here are 20 famous people whose children are strikingly beautiful, often inheriting not just talent but also those standout physical features like sharp cheekbones, warm brown eyes, and well-proportioned bodies. Sometimes the resemblance is so strong that the kids look like younger versions of their parents. Let's count them down. Number 20, Adrienne Houghton. Adrienne Eliza Balin Houghton, as she is fully named, works as a TV host, singer, and actress. Many people first knew her from her role in the Cheetah Girls movies, and as a member of the girl group 3LW. For several years, she co-hosted the daytime talk show The Real, which brought her an Emmy, and she also served as an entertainment anchor for E! News. When The Real launched in 2019, she became the first Latina to host an American daytime talk show. She has even appeared on The Masked Singer. Adrienne is married to Israel Houghton, a gospel singer and pastor. Together they have one son, Ever James Houghton, who is widely considered one of the cutest little boys around. The couple chose the name Ever because their wedding hashtag was #HappyEverHoughton. The child became their real-life happily ever after. The road to parenthood was not simple. Adrienne openly discussed her fertility struggles and the considerable expense of multiple rounds of IVF. In her words, she went through 8 full IVF cycles, not counting the many intrauterine inseminations and every other fertility treatment available. In the end, their patience was rewarded with the arrival of their son. Number 19, Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade. If you have never come across a meme featuring Kavia Wade, you must have been completely off the internet. Gabrielle gave birth to this lively, expressive little girl and seems to have handed down her own quick wit and attitude. Kavia is now 6 years old. Gabrielle has enjoyed a long acting career that started in the 90s. Most people remember her as the head cheerleader in Bring It On. In her memoir, We're Going to Need More Wine, she wrote honestly about her fertility challenges, explaining that she suffered 8 or 9 miscarriages. For 3 years, her body felt trapped in an endless cycle of trying to conceive, either preparing for IVF, undergoing it, or recovering from it. She heard opinions from everyone, wanted or not. Eventually, her doctor told her that surrogacy offered the best chance of having a baby. Gabrielle had hoped to experience pregnancy herself, to feel her body change, and to share that journey publicly. The news disappointed her, but in November 2018, she and Dwayne welcomed Kavia through surrogacy. The baby arrived healthy and gorgeous. Number 18, Halle Bailey. Many people first picture her as the Little Mermaid with flowing copper hair, yet above everything else, Halle is a devoted mother to her son Halo. The little boy's hilarious facial expressions have turned into worldwide memes, which delights his mom. Halle Bailey was born March 27, 2000. She is the younger sister of Chloe Bailey, and together they formed the duo Chloe x Halle. In 2023, Halle released her debut solo single Angel, launching a thriving solo career. She has also acted in The Color Purple and the TV series Grownish. Halo's existence was revealed to the public in December 2023 with a tender caption. Even though the new year had already started, the greatest gift 2023 gave her was her son. She wrote, "Welcome to the world, my Halo. The world is desperate to know you." Fans had speculated for months, noticing the loose gown she wore on red carpets. Halle later admitted she wanted privacy and laughed that plenty of people online had already figured it out. She told them, in essence, "Fine, you know, but I'm going to relax anyway." Now that the secret is out, Halo keeps growing into a joyful, strong little boy right in front of the world. Number 17, Teyana Taylor. Teyana Taylor stands out as one of the rare, true triple threats in entertainment. She sings, dances, acts, and directs. Although she worked behind the scenes for years, audiences have lately recognized her full brilliance. She choreographed Beyoncé's Ring the Alarm video in 2006 and appeared on 2 tracks from Kanye West's 2010 album My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Teyana began dating NBA player Iman Shumpert in 2013. In 2015, they welcomed their first daughter, Iman Taylor Shumpert Jr., nicknamed Junie. The baby strongly resembles her mother and arrived with the same bold, creative spirit. Junie has already shown she is a natural leader. Junie made a surprise entrance on December 16, 2015, at 6:42 a.m. in the couple's bathroom. 10 months later, the parents held an intimate wedding. Photos from the day show Teyana and Iman in jackets reading "I do and I do too," while tiny Junie wore one that said "Oh, me too." Junie has been in front of cameras since infancy. She has completed solo brand campaigns and landed her first New York billboard in September 2022. Teyana posted tearful proud mom photos as the world watched a new star rise. In June 2020, Teyana announced her second pregnancy through the music video for "Wake Up Love," a celebration of Black love. Rue Rose Shumpert was born September 6, 2020. Both daughters appear ready to make their own marks, and it feels certain they will shake things up. Number 16, Rihanna. Rihanna once thought she would be a girl mom, but she has fully embraced raising boys. "I love this. I love it," she has said. Robin Rihanna Fendi was born February 20th, 1988. She is a multi-award-winning singer, actress, and entrepreneur, recognized by Guinness World Records as the best-selling female recording artist of the 21st century. She ranks among the wealthiest musicians globally and owns Fenty Beauty, Fenty Skin, Fenty Perfume, and Savage X Fendi. Her first child with A$AP Rocky arrived in May 2022. They named him RZA, inspired by the Wu-Tang Clan leader RZA, Robert Diggs, who publicly thanked them for the honor. Photos of the baby spread rapidly online, and some critics attacked both his appearance and his name. Rihanna and Rocky ignored the noise. Their second son, Riot Rose, was born August 1, 2023, at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles. The name continues the family's tradition of our names and draws inspiration from rapper Pharrell Williams. Rihanna has described Riot as a very funny baby who wakes up squealing and singing rather than crying. She calls him her morning alarm and marvels at his strong personality. Both parents are clearly smitten with their two boys. Number 15, Beyoncé. Beyoncé, Giselle Knowles-Carter, excels as a singer, songwriter, actress, and entrepreneur. She oversees numerous ventures, including the Bay Good Foundation, Ivy Park formerly, and Sir Davis Whiskey. Her vocal range and live performances are legendary, placing her among the top-selling and most celebrated artists ever. Family comes first for Beyoncé and her husband, Jay-Z. Despite collecting Grammys year after year, she always carves out time for her children. She has said they travel with her everywhere, visiting her office after school, hanging out in the studio, and joining dance rehearsals. Naturally, they pick up her choreography. Her eldest, Blue Ivy Carter, was born January 7, 2012. Blue has already displayed musical talent. At age 9, she became the youngest Grammy winner ever for her feature on Brown Skin Girl with her mother and Wizkid. During the Renaissance World Tour, she danced on stage with Beyoncé across massive venues in Europe and North America, winning over audiences. The twins, Rumi Carter and Sir Carter, arrived June 13, 2017. In her 2019 Netflix documentary Homecoming, Beyoncé explained that carrying the twins was physically grueling and pushed her body beyond what she thought possible. Blue Ivy, Rumi, and Sir carry forward the Carter legacy and are already stepping confidently into those large footsteps. Number 14, Ciara. Ciara and her husband, Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Russell Wilson, share a joyful, affectionate love that makes fans smile. Together they have 3 children, Sienna Princess, Wynn Harrison, and Amora Princess. Russell is also stepfather to Ciara's son from a previous relationship, future Zahir Wilburn. Every one of their babies emerges looking like pure sweetness wrapped in rich brown skin. The couple often flirts playfully on social media, especially when Ciara shows off her dance moves. In an interview, Ciara noted that Russell would happily welcome another child soon. She laughed about their pattern of spacing babies roughly 3 years apart and said if it were up to him, the next one would arrive quickly. Ciara has spoken about how motherhood transformed her. Having Future grounded her, boosted her confidence, and encouraged greater expressiveness. With 4 children, daily life is nonstop. Mommy, 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 repeated dozens of times. Still, Ciara and Russell have built a solid parenting partnership aimed at raising respectful, well-rounded kids. Number 13, Jeannie Mai. Jeannie Mai is a television host best known as a co-host on The Real. She has appeared regularly on Today, Extra, Entertainment Tonight, and Insider, and has hosted red carpet coverage for events like the American Music Awards. After marrying rapper Jeezy, Jeannie spoke openly about planning for motherhood. On her YouTube channel Hello Honey, she shared that she began IVF injections on her actual wedding day. At a follow-up appointment, however, the doctor discovered she was already naturally pregnant and told her to stop the shots immediately. Their daughter, Monaco Mai Jenkins, is a beautiful blend of Afro-Vietnamese heritage. Jeannie makes sure Monaco learns about both sides of her background. Number 12. Serena Williams. Serena Williams is widely regarded as the greatest female tennis player in history. She is the only player to achieve a career Golden Slam in both singles and doubles. Remarkably, she won the 2017 Australian Open while pregnant. Serena and her husband, Alexis Ohanian, welcomed their first daughter, Alexis Olympia Ohanian Jr., on September 1, 2017. Alexis posted on Instagram, "Welcome, Alexis Olympia Ohanian Jr. We're so happy to meet you. Our little girl is already mama's perfect sidekick." Serena has been candid about the difficult birth, which required an emergency C-section followed by additional surgeries. In August 2023, they welcomed their second daughter, Adira River Ohanian. Photos of Serena and Olympia wearing matching tennis outfits on the court are almost too cute to handle. Number 11. Victoria Monet. Victoria Monet first earned recognition as a songwriter before stepping fully into the spotlight as a performer. Her album Jaguar 2 became a commercial success and won her the Grammy for Record of the Year. In 2021, she and fitness trainer John Gaines welcomed a daughter, Hazel. At just 2.5 years old, Hazel became the youngest person ever nominated for a Grammy, thanks to her credited feature on her mother's song Hollywood. Announcing Hazel's birth online, Victoria wrote a heartfelt caption, "Two hearts now beat inside her, bringing more love, two brains and two souls, bringing so much power." She felt like a super-powered version of herself and called the experience the best thing that had ever happened to her. Number 10. Cardi B. Belcalis Almanzar, known around the world as Cardi B, rose to fame through Love and Hip Hop, New York, and became one of the biggest female rappers ever. She and her former husband Offset have 3 children, Culture Kiari Cephas, Wave Set Cephas, and a third daughter born September 7, 2024, whose name has not been publicly shared yet. Cardi has spoken about discovering her first pregnancy before releasing an album and reassuring worried friends that she would manage with help from nannies. Culture, born in 2018, looks almost identical to her mother. Wave, born in 2021, also strongly favors Cardi. Fans eagerly await glimpses of the newest baby girl, confident she will be just as adorable. Number 9. Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj, often called the Queen of Rap, welcomed her son, affectionately nicknamed Papa Bear, with husband Kenneth Petty on September 30, 2020, in Los Angeles. Her pregnancy reveal nearly crashed parts of the internet. 3 weeks later, on her first wedding anniversary, she shared the first photo, a close-up of his tiny foot. Fans around the globe rejoiced at the sight of the beautiful baby boy. In interviews, Nicki has reflected on how looking at her son reminds her daily of her blessings, especially knowing that many women long for children and do not always receive that gift. She frequently posts milestones and calls him Papa Bear in the sweetest voice. The resemblance between mother and son is striking. Number 8. Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West share 4 children who beautifully combine Armenian and African American features. Their eldest, Northwest, has repeatedly shown she inherited her father's bold creativity and blunt honesty. In 2022, North held up a handwritten stop sign at a fashion show to discourage photographers, prompting Kim to explain that her daughter simply wanted attention on the runway, not on her. Second child Saint West carries a name Kanye chose for its spiritual meaning. Chicago West, born via surrogate in January 2018, was named after Kanye's hometown and has her mother's princess-like charm. Psalm West arrived in May 2019. The name draws from the biblical book of Psalms. Though Kim and Kanye are divorced, they remain committed co-parents. Number 7. Kylie Jenner. Kylie Jenner built an empire through reality television, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and now the Kardashians on Hulu, and Kylie Cosmetics. She has 2 children with Travis Scott. Their daughter Stormi Webster was born in 2018. Their son, originally announced as Wolf but later renamed Air, arrived in 2022 because the first name did not feel right. In a 2024 British Vogue interview, Kylie explained that coming home to her children's unconditional love has taught her to need less outside validation. She feels her kids see her as perfect, which helps her move through the world more confidently. Number 6. Meghan Trainor. Meghan Trainor shot to fame with All About That Bass, which topped the Billboard Hot 100 and sold over 11 million copies. She is a Grammy winner married to actor Daryl Sabera. Their first son, Riley, was born in 2021 and spent time in the NICU with a feeding tube. Holding him made Meghan appreciate life's fragility and inspired her to become the best version of herself. In 2023, she announced she wanted 4 children total and soon revealed her second pregnancy. Their younger son, Barry Bruce Trainor, arrived July 1, 2023, the exact anniversary of the couple's first date. Both boys are described as exceptionally happy and calm. Number 5. Tia Mowry. Tia Mowry is best known for playing one of the twins on the 90s sitcom Sister. She married actor Corey Hardrict, and in 2011 they welcomed son Cree Taylor Hardrict. Tia has said pregnancy made her feel powerful and attractive. She describes Cree as funny, thoughtful, and unusually empathetic for his age, qualities even his teachers have praised in writing. In 2018, daughter Cairo Tiana Hardrict was born, completing their family with another beautiful child. Number 4. Tamara Mowry. Tamara Mowry Housley, Tia's twin sister, is married to Adam Housley. Their son, Aiden John Tanner Housley, arrived in November 2012. The middle names honor both parents and their father's middle name. In 2015, daughter Aria Talia Housley was born. Tamara noted that Aiden has his father's high energy, while Aria is more relaxed like her. Number 3. Kevin Hart. Comedian and actor Kevin Hart is famous for self-deprecating humor. From his first marriage to Torrey Hart, he has daughter Heaven and son Hendrix. After divorcing Torrey, Kevin married Nico Parrish, whom he met at a club and later began dating seriously. They have since built their own family. Number 2. Priyanka Chopra. Priyanka Chopra Jonas won Miss World 2000 and has earned major awards for acting in both Bollywood and Hollywood. She began dating Nick Jonas in 2018, got engaged 2 months later, and held grand Indian American wedding celebrations that same year. Their daughter, Malti Marie Chopra Jonas, was born prematurely and spent over 100 days in the NICU. Once home, Priyanka found it hard to let her out of sight. She has admitted she may never be able to discipline Malti strictly because of how close they came to losing her. Priyanka simply wants her daughter happy, and it is easy to understand why when you see how lovely Malti is. Number 1. Chrissy Teigen. Chrissy Teigen is a model, cookbook author, and television personality married to singer John Legend. Their first child, daughter Luna Simone Stevens, arrived in 2016. Chrissy announced her on Instagram with overflowing love and exhaustion. Son Miles Theodore Stevens was born in 2018. The family felt complete until they tragically lost their third baby, Jack, in 2020. 2 years later, daughter Esty Maxine Stevens arrived, bringing healing and joy. Which of these beautiful celebrity children stood out most to you? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you liked this countdown, please like, share, and subscribe for more. And before you leave, check out the other videos recommended for you.